Hello everybody, this is Panda. I need to talk to you guys a very important topic. It's about my photography business and why I need to reevaluate my prices for my prints once again, because there's no profits coming in as I can see. Now keep in mind what I'm about to say, you have to take it with a grain of salt. Why I'm also in front of this, so you guys can get to understand the message behind this, because obviously some of you guys don't quite understand that, like, I have to pay taxes at the end of the fucking year. I have to pay taxes. So keep that in mind, guys, that when you guys don't fulfill the need to help this business grow, or respect the prices, or respect, if let's say, for instance, I'm going to tell you a story. So, I had someone that's just bought a print, right? But the day before buying the print, I made it clear, and made it official, and told the client that, listen, I don't have the frame for that right now. The supplier ran out. Right now, I physically cannot be walking around with the bad tailbone. It really hurts at this point standing up talking to you guys and moving. But I just want to emphasize why if I initially come to you and actually confirm what you want, do not the next day change your mind, and that sets me back. Then you change about what you need and what you want, that also sets me back. But with that said, everyone, so I just wanted to say and kind of give you guys expectations why this photography business is failing. When customers like yourself expect not something. Fucking Metro cards. Oh my Panda. But anyway, guys, when you guys do not respect the prices about the prints. Oh, am I saying that right? No. I'm sorry. I literally got up early this morning to try to do what he wanted me to do. First and foremost, I'm not mad at him. I'm confident that he changed his mind about everything else. I literally had it set out. I had a conversation with the client. I told him that I physically cannot go get the frame. The frames are sold out by the supplier. So you're either going to have to wait, or your best option is just buy the glass digital technology print. Much easier process for me without moving. So I confirmed with him, screenshotted everything. He said, yes, yeah, buy the print. Now today is today, but yesterday I went downtown, wasted money to actually finalize it and have it processed, have it ready. I was going to log into the computer and just tap one button and have it print. But today was a different story. Today he wanted just the print, and I was like, okay, that's confusing me. The whole process was confusing me in a sense where I didn't know what this client wanted. I explained to him what the glass prints are. He was confused about that. Guys, I said this many times on the videos. I said this many times in the live chats. It's all on my website. Information is there. It's right there. It is literally in your face. Pricing is in your face. So what happens next is I end up had to listen. I don't like to disappoint people, but I also am not very happy about this outcome, because the print is $150. Okay. Not only that, I got to pay taxes, and mind you, let's get back to that. Paying taxes on an LLC is coming out of my pocket. So guys, when you do not fulfill the need to help the photography, any photography business, you're hurting the photographer. When you want discounts, when you want this, when you want that. Like I said, I got rid of people on the channel for asking for free prints. I got rid of people on the channel for disrespecting me and disrespecting the community. I got rid of people on the channel for making false claims and then get upset and then call me all types of names in the comments that you saw in the community post that was very uncalled for no reason. So, guys, there's no profits coming in when you guys are not helping me grow. So, what I'm trying to apply is don't change your mind the next day when you already finalized it the day before, because that's what I do. When you do that, mind you, you want the business to not do business with the customer. Because we don't want customers coming back and saying, oh, well, I bought so many of these prints, blah, blah. It's not about how many prints you brought. It's about consistency when we discussed about what you want. It's all about consistency about what you want. This is why day before, prior to the sale, I always confirm, and which I did. And when I confirmed and got ready to do it, and this morning, it's a whole ball game changer. It changes everything. I came all the way down here so I can look for for frames for the client, and the client changed his mind. That's what I'm talking about when you guys waste my time. Mind you guys, my time is valuable. Simple as that. The time that you guys consult with me, talk with me, negotiate, pricing, that is my time. My time is valuable. It's not something you can just toy with. And that's what I feel like it's been toyed with. You want to talk to me when you want to talk to me. It's not how it works, friend. Hours are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. I got down here to do the job, and turns out the job cannot be completed because the client didn't fulfill their part. Imagine I actually pre-ordered the goddamn frames. Keep that in mind, guys. You know how much that's going to come out of my pocket? When someone does that, client wants something, I go pre-order it, or I go get it done, and the next day the client changes their mind. You just make me waste materials, time, transportation. It really hurts this business when people do that. So from now on, I am going to be selling only the glass prints, because it seems like everybody wants the digital prints, but people don't understand that, like, I physically have to still come out here, get it done, pay someone to get it done, $56 to actually get it done correctly. Guys, prints are not cheap to print. If you want it done professionally, you're going to have to do it the right way. I gotta pay this guy to do it, then I gotta frame it, then I gotta go buy the frame, then I gotta go ship it, which shipping, I have to change shipping. Now, anything that's under $150 is no free shipping. You're going to have to pay for shipping. I have to change every philosophy about how I was trying to be fair to a community, but it seems like the community is not being fair to me when it comes down to the prints and the sales of those prints. It's been either, oh, I buy a print, no one ever buys a print. Or someone does buy a print and then they change their mind about the size and the pricing. It just sets me back big time. And as I said, you have to pay taxes at the end of the year, and I get the one is getting fucked. And this is why I'm in this situation, because when I do this, I'm like, okay, I thought being nice to a community helps me grow more interaction with more customers, which it does, but then you have customers following other customers' suit by asking, oh, because one customer is telling this customer, well, Panda gave me a discount. At one point, Panda gave me a free print. I only did that as a gesture. You never asked for it. I just did that as a gesture. That's a different type of service. So, with that said, everyone, I just financially got burnt today. I made no profit off that print today. No profit whatsoever off that print that I have sold. None. You guys are probably saying, yes, I finally sold one of the Boston prints on glass. And it's going to come June 7th to the client's address. It's going to be, this is what you're paying for. You're not just paying for their service, you're paying for a collab service. You're paying for my print, my service, my time, my effort. You're paying for their quality, their packaging, their 100% guaranteed satisfaction. So now I have to increase prices, and people are going to tell me that my prices are too high for prints. I can go online and get a I don't know, what is it, 11 by 14 for what, 60 bucks? But is that print GIF or TIFF file? Is it a TIFF file? If you guys don't know about TIFF files versus JPEG files, never print from JPEG files. Never do it. You want to show improvement on quality and consistency when it comes down to the prints. This is why you use TIFF files. Yes, they are 10 times large, but they hold much more information, they hold much more detail, and much more contrast and color and representation in the print versus JPEG. So with that said, because let's say some of you do not know how to convert JPEG the correct way for social media. I even have a video featuring that, how to do that correctly for Instagram. How to use your resolutions, how to use your pixel density. If it's a long edge, it's a short edge, it's a curved. How many pixels should I use? Should I use 250 pixels per inch? Should I use 300 pixels per inch? Should I use 500 pixels per inch? Should I use 100 pixels per inch? That, I have all that on this channel, but no one seems to understand the science, the math, the education behind photography. Everyone thinks that print should be cheap. But if a client like me, high-end person, a photographer, I should say, that only specializes in what people want to see. You can go downtown, let's make an example. You can go to Columbus Circle, you can buy a cheap print that it's not their photos. It's someone selling the photos for them. How they get a profit, I don't know. But you can buy what's it, 9 by 7 for like 30 bucks at the Columbus Circle. Now, that's not with a frame. That's what they call a mat board. You just get a mat board. That's all you get, a mat board and a small print that's in the middle, which is most likely either 8 by 6, 4 by 6, 6 by 4, or 8 by 8. It depends. But when you want something on glass, you want something on print, especially glass, when you want something on glass, digital printing technology, you're going to have to cough up a little more money for the better improvement in prints. That's just reality. When they are using technology that it's unheard of, you're going to have to pay for that quality. And this is what I have used it. Now, someone recently just left a review on my website about the glass print. You should read it, guys. She literally explained how detailed and clear and dramatic the print was, so good from glass. And yes, she paid the $250 premium and she loved it. Go into my website, just Google me right now, The Panda Photographer. You go to my website, you see I have 5-star review. She just left a review about the glass print. Now you guys go judge it for yourself, but these are actually clients. But anyway, you got NYPD over there. But anyway, guys, it hurts me, guys. It literally just hurt me today. So what were you going to do with the profits, Panda? Let me tell you. The profits were going to go into something more positive. I needed to pay someone else back, first and foremost. That's priority number one. And then buy more allergy medicine. Because I have allergies in the summer, tree pollen's up. Molds is low today, but grass weeds are a little bit moderate today. You know, this is what I'm having a difficulty sleeping or hanging out in Central Park now, even though before taking allergy medicines were great, but now when you're suffering and when you're on a budget, when you can't afford the expensive allergy medicines, oh my panda, it just sucks when you have allergies. It just literally sucks when you have allergies, and allergy medicine is not cheap. So other expenses, like putting it back into the photography, maybe transportation to go somewhere else, like here. Now, technically, I spent my own money getting to 14th Street to where I was. And that's what I'm disappointed about too, is that I wasted transportation when I could have done all of this online where I was without wasting $275. $275 could have went to my bowl of ramen. $275 could have went to something more important than for another transportation mission to do something. But my goals were to actually fulfill this client's need, and I got kind of set back because the client changed their mind about everything. Don't want the glass print. Well, they wanted the glass print, but they didn't want to pay the price that they wanted to pay the price. And then when I told the person yesterday that I can't do much, I can't go out to print, and by the way, my guy that's printing is on his own jobs. So I'm not going to just stop him from making money for one print. He's on his own job, and this guy that prints my prints for me does a really good job doing it. So I'm not going to stop him from making money. That's not right. So yeah, this is why I told the client, listen, you have a choice. You can get it on glass, or I can just refund you. And either way, I still lose. Even if I refund them or get the glass, I still lose. I don't gain any profits from it. So with that said, everyone, from my experience alone, this has not been very, in my opinion, it's early in the morning, and I'm kind of upset because I had other plans today, and that literally set me back. But you know, from now on, prices stand. You want a print, go to the website. From now on, go to the website. You want something in particular, if I refund you and say I can't do that print because either it's going to, I have to manually have to go out and run around, yeah, I'm going to have to change prices on my prints. I'm going to have to increase it by 15%. I'm going to have to try something to salvage this debacle, because this is not how business is supposed to be run, especially a photography business that most of us that own an LLC have to pay 35% more taxes and investment, and it hurts us. It literally hurts us, and it's hurting me. It's been hurting me since last year, and you guys are not seeing it, which you should. It's been on the channel since a year ago, while my business has tanked since COVID. And now when I'm trying to get back on track after COVID, some people just don't feel like they should pay the premium for a print. Some people feel like, I can't afford it, but I want a free print. And we cannot have that kind of disturbance on this channel. We cannot have that kind of anarchy running around in the live chats. So with that said, I'm going to read the live chats. So Glenn says, I love your don't give a crap attitude. Yeah, I have to not give a crap. It's about business. This is business, not pleasure. Filming in the open, yeah, I don't give a shit about what I say in public. If people don't like what I said in public, they need to don't live in New York City, because you live in a city where you guys are doing things very unorthodox. And that goes for any place in the world. No place in the world is perfect. But I do it because I want to show consistency to our audience. Imagine walking in the NYC and there's Panda venting at the camera. Yeah, that's true. Some people don't appreciate art for what it's worth. That is true, Glenn. That is true. So, like this, it says, the only other thing is nothing. And that is so true. because you guys gave me nothing in profit when you don't want to buy the legitimate print, or when you beg for a free print. You know how many times? So let me tell you, the people you used to see in the live stream would not no longer be in the live stream, because they either ask for a free print, they're trolling. Like this one guy just started trolling me because of my Simple Mobile review. Guys, he's not a fucking technician. He's so stupid. In 2020, actually 2019 of November, Simple Mobile announced that they will now have iPhone availability on Simple Mobile. We just posted a video why Simple Mobile does this every month, every 15 days at the end period of every billing cycle. They throttle my service. Now, someone left a comment, he's blocked, but he left some very stupid comments. First and foremost, November 2019 is when initially Simple Mobile announced that they will literally support iPhone X for their service. They have supported iPhone 6, they supported iPhone, actually they supported iPhone 6 since early 2019. So I had an iPhone 6 and I had an iPhone X. The guy keeps trolling the same comment, so you buy. But here's the reality of this. Simple Mobile is ripping customers off. Why every 15 days at the billing end cycle, Simple Mobile wants to throttle your service? Right now, they were throttling my service when I'm sitting over there trying to get the print order, and guess what they did? They cut off my hotspot. Now guys, I don't use my hotspot, so I know I have plenty of hotspot left. So what's the deal? It's Simple Mobile. So guys, it's called APN. Simple Mobile does not have the correct settings for APN. I have to do it every single time manually to all my iPhones, because they got wrong protocol settings. And this is where you can see the difference. Guys, I'm live streaming right now. I had to re-enter those APN settings, and look how crispy clear this quality of video is. Now, you use their standard APN settings, you're gonna get YouTube pixelated quality using their service. And I'm using their service right now by just changing the settings all the time. So, and I do this not on a daily, but I do this every 15, 30 days, just to see what Simple Mobile would do to my phone service. And what they do is they sneakily update or send data or information to my phone to correct the settings. And I keep changing it every single time. So this is why I have a VPN on. Guys, I'm not sponsored by a VPN, but I do recommend getting a VPN for your smartphones, tablets, desktops, whatever device you have. You need a VPN to keep smart, safe, and be secured, because this is New York City. People walk around with devices, scanning credit cards. People are doing really shady stuff, and you do not want people going into your device and seeing you buy something and have your credit card information. So I recommend buying a VPN. But I appreciate it, guys, but I just got fucked today. I gained no profit from my print, and it's gonna rain today. We had plans to do a bunch of things, but those are setbacks. You guys want to support the channel, you guys I'm confident enough on my APN settings that I don't even have to look at my iPhone. Because this is what Simple Mobile doesn't want you to do. They don't want you to use the full capacity of your service. So with that said, everyone, I'm a travel photographer, documentarian, and a travel consultant. I have worked for other agencies, I have worked for other film studios, I have worked for myself for the last 7 years. And this is probably the worst year in my photography career that I am seeing no profits whatsoever. And today is a great example. And as I said, I'm not mad at the client, but I'm also concerned that the client needs to understand about the prints. That the information that was given to you is also given to you on the website. Oh, my panda. Welcome to loud New York City. Now I don't have money to go get back on the train where I was. Now I don't have money to get ramen. Now I don't have money to actually buy. The purpose was I was going to buy a Metro card for the week, because we need to travel. We need to get stuff done while we're in New York City. $275, $275, $275, $275, $275. It's just a waste of money. I was going to buy an Omni card because if you use it 12 times, you get, I think, 4 free rides for free. That was the objective, but you can't do that. So guys, there's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. It really does help if you guys can support. But if you guys want to buy a print, please go to the prints page, read the information. There's a select tab. There's 2 tabs, 2 selections. One for regular prints, one for glass. Right now, I only want to do glass, because physically, I do not have the capacity right now to just keep walking everywhere and get it done. That costs money, that costs time. And as I said, if you want to pay for rush orders, that is what rush order is. But people don't pay for rush orders, but they want it in 2 days, 3 days. That's not how it works. And this time I shipped it UPS. I'm not shipping it United States Postal Service, because United States Postal Service, you guys suck for the price that you ask to ship things on, and you should be more careful with people's mail. But for the price they ask for, I'd rather do UPS and have it delivered 2-day air mail. Yes, 2-day air mail is what he got. Thanks to me talking to a rep, they hooked it up. So yeah, so with that said, there's only things that is nothing. So, and you can scan the QR code right there. And this is another problem in the States. No one uses QR codes. Everyone still uses money, cash. Forgive Japan. Japan is allowed to do this. They can still use cash. But I was in China, I was in Paris, I was in London, even in Chicago, people use QR codes. There's a QR code right there, guys. Use your phone. It makes life easier. With that said, you are an awesome guy and you deserve better. I appreciate that, guys. VPNs are good for searching the dark web for drugs. Oh, my panda. No, VPNs are good when you're actually doing transactions online, like going on Amazon, going on Alibaba. I don't shop there anymore because, yeah, a lot of knockoff iPhones come from that place. But anyway, but with that said, everyone, that's the end of this conversation. Thank you for watching. You guys want to support the channel, the links are down in the descriptions below. You guys take care. See ya.